And welcome back to Dark Side of the Mic, and today we're looking at the iRig Pre HD from IK Multimedia. This has been out for a few years now, but it's now on offer at Amazon UK for about £55. It's a very small preamp or interface that can run the SM7B really well. And for those of you that don't know, the SM7B is a very gain-hungry mic and needs a fairly powerful preamp to get a clean signal into the system. The problem tends to be that most standard audio interfaces that we all buy tend to top out about 50 dB of available gain. Now that's normally quite hissy up there, and interfaces that have more gain available tend to be much more expensive. Now IK Multimedia state the gain range of the device to be 40 dB, so based on my tests here, I'm assuming that takes us from about 20 to 60 dB of available gain. So at the moment I have it on 7 out of 10 on the gain dial, and it sounds very clean in my headphones. iRig Pre HD is direct monitoring and I can hardly hear any hiss at all. But let's stop for a few seconds of silence and we can measure that noise floor. Now, just as a comparison, this is the SM7B plugged into my AA Zen Go, which is a £400 interface providing up to 65 dB of gain with allegedly console grade preamps as they call them. And to be hitting -12, that's my target level for spoken word, I have it on 60 dB of gain for the SM7B. I'm just talking normally about 2 to 3 inches off the mic. Again, let's stop for a few seconds and we can measure the noise floor. So switching back to the iRig Pre HD then, what do you think? Is there a noticeable difference there? I think in terms of noise, you would have to say no, there's not. It's a very clean preamp. I would say the Zen Go recording does seem slightly more articulate and neutral perhaps, listening in my headphones here. I'm just not sure that will come through on the YouTube version. But in terms of noise performance, there's not much difference at all. We should also say that with two AA batteries inserted, the iRig Pre HD can also provide phantom power to run condenser mics. Now obviously they're not going to need anywhere near as much gain as the SM7B, but as a worst case scenario, this illustrates really how good that preamp is. And on top of that, it can also connect directly to smartphones, making this a really portable travel option if you only need one input to record. And I think that's probably a lot of people. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.